What's good, people? It's KJeih here, doing another video, uncut, no edits, no intros, just raw. All right, I wanted to upload this video because I've gotten a message, well, several messages, from outsiders to the artists that I work with because of how we do business. They say, "Well, KJ, why isn't that you call your? Are you a record label? Why isn't that you are a record label?" And I repeat myself over and over. So I just thought, to do a video on it, since I constantly get this question. Well, I am not a record label per se right now. Is simply because I am really not ready. There's a lot that goes behind becoming a record label. However, the way that we work and operate is totally like a record label because of the knowledge that I have. I've been in this game for over, I've been telling people for 10 years, for so many years, so it's probably over 15 years now. Um, the things that we know, and I'm I ain't the best person. I'm not perfect, but I like to run my business, in perfection. You know, I don't. I like everything to be organized. I don't want anything to be, just blah, blah. You know what I mean? There's got to be some order. If you're gonna run a business, you gotta have order about what you do. You gotta be respectable. Anyway, well, I'm not a record label. I'm not gonna say I don't have money. That's not the case. I don't have capital to produce a record label at the moment. You need a lot to run a record label. There's a lot that I'm not really ready to have that type of responsibility. In essence, to what I'm really trying to say is, not only do you have to sign people, giving out signing bonuses, which means you have to pay artists to be a part of your team. You are also responsible for having a manager on staff, having attorneys on the staff for them, responsible for studio setups, and responsible for tours, and you're responsible for their whole career, pretty much. That ain't what I'm ready for. See, the difference between what I do and what a record label will be doing, or their responsibility as it is. But what I do, I have a little bit more freedom. I get to produce for, you know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so forth. Whereas if I was a record label, my main focus would have to be on the artist that I am signed to, because it takes a lot of work, and I won't really have time to do anything, outside of that. I could still have a production company on the side of the record label, but like, for real, what time? Why would I really want to do that? If I have a record label, I'm really, really trying to push my artists, which I'm doing now. The artists that I'm working with that are loyal to me and are faithful to me, thank God for them. So me as being who I am now, just a production. We are a company. It's Ksoundd Incorporated. We are incorporated. I just happen to have artists that are loyal to me. That I wouldn't say I'm their exclusive producer, because they are allowed to work with other producers if they like. In fact, I promote that. Get out there and work with other producers, other artists, whatever. Exposure. You know what I mean? Get to know other people and vibe with them. They might be able to bring out something different. Every producer has a different approach to music, and but in doing that, I say, do your research. Don't link up with everybody. All producers are not in this music like they say they are. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get in deeply to that, but yeah, I've had. Let's just say I have hurt artists. that got hurt in the music businesses. And I'm gonna leave you with that. Just Google, it's just like a life thing, period. In life, you get an inbox message from a stranger saying, hey, you're beautiful. Come see me. I would hope your first response would be to ignore it, any insane person, but if you got a little crazy going on and you just really curious or whatever, conversations went a little bit longer, of course, I would think that you would go and do research and find out more about the person and maybe ask a few friends, what they know about that guy or that girl or whatever the case might be. So, yeah, the same thing applies to producers and other artists when you know, doing things or whatever. Look them up, Google them up, Google me, Ksoundd, baby, Ksoundd, the letter K, the word sound, with 2 D's. There's only one Ksoundd out here, baby. Google me. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation. I'm on some other stuff that I don't really remember more. I think I'm on MySpace as well. But yeah, look me up. This is your boy KJeih saying, Ksoundd's my sound. Ha.